Hello. Good to see you.
Alright there, Revenants, welcome back to Code Vein in the Route 100, and here today our hypermobility set is gracing the presence of Aurora with Fion. And the interesting thing about Fion that we're going to be running through here is the fact that most of the time you are running out of stamina or not. Depends on like how many attacks you're getting off, but with the Queenslayer Great Hammer here, or the Queenslayer Hammer, the more health you have mixed with Cleansing Light and the ability to move around, the Queenslayer Hammer has really good tracking on the charge attack here. And you can like move after you've charged it, and also you can like jump towards an enemy and knock them down a lot of times when you're doing this charge attack. So there's crazy stance balance damages that you can put on the enemy when you're doing this, and the fact that you can do it and zoom around and have unlimited stamina with pretty near unlimited health, this is an incredible way to go about damaging the enemy. And if you don't care about health as much, you can definitely go for the 20% increase in damage here. And because we're going with the Claw Veil, we should have an easy time knocking down her shield. So as we get into the fight here, let's make sure all of our gifts are up to the highest they can go before the fight starts. And as soon as we use Cleansing Light, we have a minute and a half, so things are going to be a little bit tight until then. So we're just gonna use what we can here while we can. Okay, let's do this, and then we will get our other things on the way here. Okay, so let's do this and let's go. So this is a great way that you can go about zipping up to Aurora here, and if it'll work, and you can go for these charge attacks, and you can see that we have really good ability here to move around, as well as smash her down. And we can go for everything we need, and let's get out of here. And you can see that we can zip to where we need to go when we need to go there. And when we get stuck on her body like that, okay, we can oh geez, words are hard while I'm zooming around, but the reality is that when she's casting all of her stuff, typically you get stuck on like her arms or her body, or somehow there's all kinds of problems that you can run into during each of those encounters. And with the ability to zip and zoom through things, Code Vein is great in collision detection. Unlike Elden Ring, where you get stuck on every single little gap in the floor and everything, Code Vein lets you move around objects. This might not sound like a huge benefit, but it allows you to run into things, and then the game says, nope, those two things cannot be in the same place at the same time. You must move around it. And so it pushes the player around certain things or pushes you through it, which is awesome for movement mechanics for what we're doing right here. Like in Elden Ring, if you run up against an enemy or somebody's body blocking you or something, the game says, Miyazaki just says, yeah, sure, those two things can be right there until there's enough clearance for those two things to move around each other. And I'm not going to help them out. In fact, I'm going to force them to move a different direction. There is no damage collision detection in that regard. Two things can occupy the same space, and Elden Ring is just fine with that. So this is a movement mechanic that Shift put into Code Vein, and I'm here for it all day long because it makes everything just that much better for movement mechanics. And it is a fantastic ability to be able to kind of move around things that way and allow yourself to take up space where you normally shouldn't. So let's go ahead and get these things moving here. Okay, and if I can scroll, oh my goodness, my scroll wheel's like busted here. There we go. There we go. Okay. And let's pick up our haze and then zoom over here. And you can see that she's going to do something, so we just zoom over here. Whoops. And if she's going to lightning us, okay. And good grief, I can't even tell what's going on. Too much body. Oh, there she is. Okay, and I went for the greed there in order to try and get the kill fast. But you can see that we have the ability to like just raw out DPS our way into success here because of how good the Queenslayer hammer is. It's pretty incredible how it can go about engaging with the different mechanics that Vayne has here, and it is unbelievably incredible for how, if I can scroll, oh, we had it, there we go. And the movement mechanics of how Vayne allows your character to move around and everything. It allows you the really good possibilities for how to engage with different abilities. Okay, let's just zoom out of here. Okay. Whoops, missed. And you can see there, we moved through her. Okay, let's just run around in our circles here. Oh, if I could actually scroll, I would absolutely go for it. And you can see the movement mechanics here allow us to get very far in these different areas very quickly. Okay, so phase 2 is a little bit tricky. And I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything here, so let's just go back. And see, her shield is up, so we will absolutely... Oh, okay. There we go. Got rid of the shield. And let's see. Is she going to... Okay. Okay. Good. And oh, we got stuck. Oops. There we go. So you can see how just how crazy that is, that we have the ability to move with the weapon, without the weapon, and because the hammer here is one of those weapons where it doesn't stop you on a block cancel, it allows you to just continue to move through, and you're able to still block cancel just like a light weapon, even though you have, you know, we were doing close to 7,000 damage there on every single charge attack. And since we got to get to 100,000 HP kills or 200,000 for 100,000 for each phase, since we got to get there, 100 divided by 7 takes us about 14 hits, and we're able 15 hits, and we're able to get through there pretty easily, pretty simply, with a pretty basic, simple, straightforward, you know, smash and bonk kind of a build. And again, the movement detection in Vayne is really handy for you know, anytime that you come up against a position where I need to move through or around something, as you saw when she was doing that blood pillar attack, we were able to zoom right through her body because Vayne said, yeah, those two things can't be in the same place. And so Vayne didn't stop me, it just pushed me through. And so those kinds of mechanics, if you're going to a game like Elden Ring or something, you know, that's going to kill you 10 times out of 10 times. Here in Vayne, it's a completely different play style where, you know, the collision detection is of a different sort, where it refuses to allow two things to be mated at any one point in time. So keep that in mind if you're going through Vayne. If you can't get around something or whatever, just feel free to go right through it. So anyways, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one.